Mm, Welcome to my introductory video on solution, which is actually a very important chapter for Cbse board examination and for various competitive exams like medical and engineering. Let us begin by simply defining what is solution. Actually, solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Now, what is homogeneous mixture? Homogeneous mixture basically mean the composition and the properties are uniform throughout the mixture. The component of the solutions are solute and solvent. For example, if we put salt in water, then it will dissolve to form a solution. Out here you can see that water and salt is basically forming a solution whose composition and properties are uniform throughout the mixture. Out here, salt is a solute and water is a solvent. Solute, it basically refers to the component of the solution which is present in a less amount, and solvent is the component of solution which is present in a more amount. Now, how can we express the concentration of the solution? Actually, to define a solution more precisely, we need to define its concentration. This concentration can be described in two ways. Number one is qualitative way. Qualitative basically means either that solution is dilute or concentrated. Now, dilute solution means quantity of the solute is relatively very less in the solution, and the concentrated solution means relatively large quantity of the solute is present in a solution. And number two is the quantitative method, that is how much basically refers to the amount that is present in a solution. So these two ways are basically used to express the concentration of the solution. Method that we basically prefer in chemistry as far as the solution is concerned. These methods are very much helpful in the field of chemistry. So number one is the mass percentage. Mass percentage is defined as the mass of the component in the solution divided by total mass of the solution into 100. Let us clarify this mass percentage with one suitable and simple problem. That is, 5 gram of sugar are dissolved in 150 gram of water. What is the mass percentage of the sugar in the solution? If you read this question very carefully, then you see that sugar is present in a small amount, so it is a solute, and water is present in a large amount, so it is solvent. So the mass of the solute will be 5 gram and mass of the solvent will be 150 gram. So the total mass of the solution will be the mass of the solute plus the mass of solvent. So that will basically gives 155 gram. So if you fit all these data in the formula, then you will basically going to get 3.2 percentage of the sugar is present in a 150 gram of water. So this is one of the quantitative way to measure the mass percentage of the component in a solution. Second quantitative method is the volume percentage. Now volume percentage may be defined as the volume of the component divided by the total volume of the solution into 100. Now here is one problem. The problem says that if 10 ml of ethanol is dissolved in 100 ml of water, find the volume percentage of ethanol. So it is given that volume of ethanol is 10 milliliter and the volume of water is 100 milliliter. So the total volume of the solution will be the volume of ethanol plus the volume of water, that is equals to 110 ml. So if you fit all these values in formula, then you will get 9.09% of the ethanol is dissolved in a 100 ml of water. Now Another quantitative method that we usually deals in solution is the mass by volume percentage. Sometimes we express the concentration as weight by volume also, which is basically defined as the mass of the solute per volume of solution. So one problem out here is like this: 10 gram of KCl is dissolved in 100 ml of solution. Find the mass by volume percentage of KCl. So the mass of the KCl is given 10 gram and volume of solution is 100 milliliter. So if you put this data in the formula, then you are going to get 10%. So this is one of the method that is basically preferred in chemistry as far as the solution is chapter is concerned. Now another quantitative method is the parts per million. Now this is very interesting because when a solute is present in very minute amount, then concentration is basically expressed in parts per million. It is abbreviated as ppm, which is defined as it is the parts of the component per million parts of the solution. That is, parts per million of component, x is any component, then it will be equals to the mass or the volume of the component divided by total mass or volume of solution into 10 to the power 6. So look at this problem. This problem says a liter of sea water about 1030 gram contain about 0.003 gram of dissolved oxygen. Find the ppm of dissolved oxygen. So you have to find the parts per million of the component, that is out here is oxygen. So here mass of the dissolved oxygen has been given 0.003 gram and the total mass of the solution is given as 1030 gram. So the parts per million of dissolved oxygen will be 0.003 gram, that is the mass of the component, divided by total mass of the component is 1030 gram into 10 to the power 6, that is gram gets cancelled out, so you will get finally 2.91 ppm. So 2.91 ppm of dissolved oxygen is present in 1030 gram of seawater. So guys, these are the few very simple but little confusing topics in chemistry as far as the solution chapter is concerned. So in my next video, I'll be talking about molarity, molality, mole fraction and normality, and we'll see similar problems related to it. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for further learning with us. Funk Science Class. Thank you.